Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 4 of our class or of a batch of ITSM training. Okay, now let's come back to the agenda here, what we were discussing yesterday. Yes, so we started this discussion yesterday that what come in operate, what come in maintain, and what come in improve. Okay. Uh, When a consultant has, so then we have to do the little consulting as well by modifying the screens and all. Okay, so in the operate, mainly 3 modules come. One is request management, second is service catalog, and third is the service portfolio management. Request and catalog are the two different things, but they work in a combination or in a collaboration. This thing is called SC and RM, Service Catalog and Request Management. Portfolio means what I'm going to sell out or I'm going to present to my customers, prospect customers, potential customers, so that they can come and they can buy the things from me. Okay, and maintain, we discussed yesterday that incident and the problem come under this, and the last we can say improve, change and release management. To support all these 5, we have 2 modules in the bottom. One is called the knowledge management and another is called the configuration management. Why? Because they cannot work in silos and no other module can work in silos without taking help from that. So we have these 2 separate modules which support this and all this, means these 2 supporting this 7. Okay. Now, if you see this thing we discussed yesterday, so nothing new here. If you see on the right side, like I had discussion with Jogendra, Atul, I'm new in this service now, and he put the right question. Is it required to learn the processes? And I said, yes, it is required. But now the problem is that if you go into the Google and you mention incident management process and you click on the images, number of images are there. If this is correct, I should follow this one, I should follow this one, or I should follow this one, I should follow this one, I should follow this one, I should follow this one. It happens, it happens. Let's say I give a homework to all of you. Guys, tomorrow you had to do a presentation on the incident management. हाँ तो ये तो बहुत easy है. We can do it. Ishwar is working in the IT industry for more than 17 years. He open his laptop, find some old slides, put it, remix it, rename it, and bring it. Anthony is also in the good in that part because he's again in the industry for a long time. Jugender says, okay, let me see something on the internet. Anuj also say, let me see some help from other friends. Venkatesh, the same thing. Khalda says, okay, 1 or 2 slides will be okay for me. Then yes, then next day you all presented the slides to me. Ishwar bring 30 slides. My God. Incident management, state, and rules, other things. Anthony bring 30, 40 slides. Little bit he added more reporting, little bit SLA, little bit notification. Jogendra bring 5, 6, Venkatesh again 5, 6, Anuj 5, 6, and Kalda 5, 6. Now the problem is that 6 people, 6 different slides, and 6 different concepts you presented. 6 different workflow you presented. Because everybody created by their own thought, on experience. Now, if I say Anuj and Ishwar is working in a company and they're my ServiceNow consultant. I say, okay, guys, go and present this slide to the customer. Anuj will say, no, I'll present my slides because I created it. Ishwar say, no, I'll present my slides because I created it. And both of the slides are different, not fully completed. Now the question comes, how to rectify this problem? See, until unless we will not on the same page, but it's very fancy word, on the same page, until unless our foundation is not same, it is tough for anybody to move forward as a team. If I start talking with you all, or I'll start putting a lot of big terms from my experience, you may get confused, or maybe Anuj and Ishwar can understand, Anthony can understand, little bit Venkat can understand, but not everybody because our foundation are not same. Like Khalda says, Atul, I'm totally fresher. Please start from the roots. So now this is the basic problem. The thing is that how ServiceNow is supporting me on that particular part. So ServiceNow says, guys, don't worry. I have a repository for you. And this is your homework for everybody, guys. I'm telling you, this is homework for everyone. What you have to do, I'll tell you. So ServiceNow say, I give you a repository. That repository will help you to go and talk to your customer in my words, in my language. वो कहते हैं ना कि एक होता है, there is a one say कवि है, he's a poet. He write very well, but he's not able to express that. So he asks his friend, hey, can you recite my poem? Then people say, wow, very beautifully written. Then other person say, no, मैं तो सिर्फ बोल रहा हूँ, शब्द तो उसके हैं. The same thing. ServiceNow says, words are mine. You are the only person going to speak on that part. So now create is nothing but it is a repository. And if you notice that I have my another WhatsApp group for the BA and BPC learning. If you notice that part, whenever anybody say I want a process document, I want a process understanding, we first recommend to use the now create. So now what I will do, I'll stop sharing for a minute because it's required my credentials to be login. Then I'll share the screen again. Okay. So I'm here. Let me open. Oh. Wait. Okay. Let me log in and then I'll share the screen. Oh, let me check. But this is, I can say, a best treasure for you guys, for everybody, not for you, for everybody who are new in service.
Are you sharing a screen? No.
No, I'll share because I just log into the portal with my credentials.
Okay.
So I got this feedback from the different people that whenever you're logging into some websites, avoid sharing the screen on the same time. Once I log in, I'll share it in a minute. Okay. Good to go. Okay. Now let me come back. I'll tell you everything. So now what you have to do? You have to go and log in this particular link, nowlearning.servicenow.com/nowcreate. Okay. You will get a portal like this. You have to read this portal. What is now create? You can read that it provides you two things mainly. It provides the process guides and it provides the starter stories. What do you mean by starter story? Means if I say, Anuj, you need to implement the incident management for the customer. Okay, Atul. But what are the stories? What are the requirements? That the basics are the core requirements, you can get it from the now create. Now let's come here. So this now create provided three things: methodology, success pack, and asset. If I speak from the experience perspective, Anthony, Jogendra, and Ishwar, this is a source of truth for you guys, because the experience you carry in this particular repository help you to go and talk to customers. Amber, Venkat, sorry, Khalida, Venkat, and Anuj. This is a place for you to learn ServiceNow, to understand ServiceNow modules. Okay, now what is the methodology? How you want to implement ServiceNow? So if you click here on the learn more, you can see that you are working as a project manager training, or what type of training you're working. Generally, I never go in this area. My favorite areas are these two: success pack and asset. What is a success pack? I remember that when I was in class 8th, 9th, or 10th, we get a kind of a guide. In Hindi, we call it the kunji, means which is a summary of the book. That is called the guide. This is what the same thing here. If I say, okay, Ishwar and Anuj, you need to be implement ServiceNow for one of the customer. Okay, Atul, we can do it. Good, I know you can do it. But what step you will follow? How you will start? Atul will start gathering requirement, then we develop, then UAT, then go live. No, not the right way. So what you can do? Click here and search. Number one, what type of project you want to implement? You have an implementation, or you have a rapid MVP deployment, or you have a core platform upgrades. Then you can search for the success pack for which particular domain, which particular module you want to do. So let's say I want to implement the ITSM. Simply, I'll go and I'll put what you want to do in the ITSM. ITSM, optimize ITSM, or intelligent automation, or ITSM modernize ITSM environment. I said I want to go for this one. That is I'm telling you, this is your homework for the 3 days. Tomorrow we have a class, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days holidays.
Atul,
You
can you
guys,
just, I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah. Can you just take one more time how you navigate the three things? Yeah.
Yes. But before that, it is important for everybody to do this homework. You all need to go through this website, this repository, minimum 2-3 times. So what we did, we are here. So now the point is that I want you guys to implement ITSM for my customer.
Atul, do we have access to this? Anyone can.
Yes. So what you have to do, if you have access for the now learning, okay, or if you can create your account on the now learning, then you can access this portal as well. It's fine, Anthony, or you need a further point?
So should we use it with our personal ID, or
You can use it your personal ID. That's
okay,
fine.
Okay.
So we are here. Success pack tell that what methodology I need to be used to implement this one. Like SDLC, software development lifecycle, design, develop, build, test, and deal done. But this is only a very small part. If you need to be run a complete project, maybe Ishwar says, guys, I'm your project manager and rest you all are my colleagues who are working on this project. Then Ishwar tell, okay, this is the phase we're going for the designing. This is the phase we're going for the build. This is the phase we're going for the testing. But Anuj is a fresher, Kala is a fresher, who even don't know that what do you mean by the build and what we have to do in the build, right? So Ishwar says, okay, come here and search. Okay, And you can search by here or you can search by here. Let's say I want to be searched from here. ITSM, service management, asset management, velocity, customer, EEHI, yeah. ITSM, कहाँ गया IT सर्विस मैनेजमेंट, अरे कहाँ गया, ठीक है हम ऊपर से ढूंढ लेते हैं, ज़्यादा इजी है हमारे लिए. ओके, TSM, and I got this one that I want to implement ITSM for my customer. Okay. Now, by seeing this, ईश्वर is smiling. वाह, तो ये बढ़िया काम है. आधा काम तो, my half war is done here. What it's telling you? It's telling start from here and you will close here. Exit gate. And to implement ITSM, you have to do these many things. First, get the value management and the analytics. Discover the value. See the day one first topic, value. Then project and program management. Prepare for implementation. Then architecture and technical governance. Then design, then testing, then organization, then support. But what includes on the other part? What we have to do in the starting phase? This. What we have to do in the initiation phase? What to do in the planning phase? What to do in the execution phase? What we have to do in the delivering, and what we have to do in the closing. The picture is very good. I'm happy. Good. But what next? To get the value, to discover the value, what we have to do? Click here. See. Review the business case. Atul, मुझे तो पता ही नहीं. I don't know how to create a business case. What is the template? What is the format for the business case? See more. Come here. And here you will understand that why you are doing. What if you skip it? Who is responsible? Who is accountable? Who is consulted? Who is informed in this part? How to do this part? This is the complete details. What are the inputs? And what document you need for this? This is called asset business case template. Okay, click here. And here you can download the business case. Sample. Download. This is the only one thing what I am going to show you. You're going to be very happy. And when I saw this, I was very happy. Let it be load. Come on, come on. Yeah. So now you can see. You're going for a presentation to your customer. You can get the format from here. You can update this as per your requirement. And you can present it. The project management side, I'm not for the business case side, but I'm sure Anthony or Ishwar can relate this because you guys work in this domain. Transformation, transition. You can see this, the standard documentation here. Right? So now, this is the first. Okay, so this has been done. Now let's come back to the. Come here. Okay, review business case is done. Now you can do next step. So, and who is responsible or who is required to do this work? Go here and click on the filter. I am working as a project manager. Ishu is working as a project manager or the program manager. These are the steps which is highlighted where Ishu need to do the work. See how quickly we are able to see, which is dark. No work for Ishwar on these phases. No, Atul, I'm working as a business process consultant. Okay, no problem. So this is for you. Now, if I show you this part, design, build and test, conduct, process and supported by this thing. Okay, open it. Prepare for the workshop. Now coming to the another important concept of this thing. So now we can get the assets from here as well. Or if I show you something more, and if you want to export, you can export as well. Which want SPM you want, CSV you want, or Microsoft you want, anything you want, you can export it. Totally up to you. Totally. Okay. Now you can follow this particular stuff for the implementation perspective. Okay. You click on this. Why I'm not going in the deep, because if I go in the deep, you will not do the study. That I know. So better what I want, I'm giving you the glimpse here. So that in the next 3 days, 4 days, you go and revise it. Open each and every tab. Open each and every tab. Specifically, if you are working as a business process consultant, this is your area. This is your area. Complete is your area. You have to must click this, see what documents is there. So like this, process workshop. Okay. Scene one. Why? Purpose. Who is required for this one? How to do? Inputs. And these are the process workshops presentations. The first part in the presentation is called the data. We talk about the foundation data. Atul, I go and talk to the foundation data. But do you have a slides for that? What you're going to be asking the foundation data? No. So click here. Do you know how to prepare the agenda for the foundation data? No. Then what you're going to be do? You can come and see. Download. In the meantime, it get downloaded. So this is the one part. No, Atul, I'm not going for any of these methodology or success spec. I want to be know about the incident management. Then come to the home. Sometimes it's stuck because it's downloading as well. Okay, good. Come to the home. Okay, it's downloaded. Open it. See 21 MB, 21.5 MB, and see the magic now. Let's start. Details. Housekeeping. Who is required? Introduction. That in this workshop, we are going to be discuss about these things. People, process, technology, information technology, governance, be clear, collaboration. These are the rules we're going to be discuss today or tomorrow possibly. Prerequisites. So can you imagine that what things you'll be getting from these particular slides? Then they discuss about the CMDB. Wow, nice. This is our topic. So you don't need to put your time or efforts to build the slides by your own. See. Client preparation, branding, integration. This is what we see, right? Something similar we created or we saw in our discussion. See, high level architecture. How ServiceNow work. internet, application, database, and finally it's database. Ground is open for you. More you explore, more you will learn. I can guarantee you. All the things which I'm speaking, you can get into the slides as well. Number of things. See, 170 slides. This will tell you complete things about implementation. How to start. Very, very good slide to be read. You can do. Now let me show you important point. Now let's come here. And Atul, I want to know about the incident management because you gave us the work to me and Ishwar that we have to go to the customer and talk about the incident management. Click on the search for asset. Okay. Again, you can search product specific here. Project type or asset work stream kind of things. Filtration you can do by yourself. But what I'll prefer like this. Normal one. Incident management. Scroll up. What you need. I need a process workshop. Open it. What do you think that how many slides it contain? Any idea? Rough idea. If I download it, how many slides it will contain? Yes, Anuj, go ahead.
So Atul, we have to go with this on now create, and with all the these starting documents, we have to
Yes.
read just these, because these can now you are scrolling and these are getting a lot. So we have to go through with all of these.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
All right.
because
This will give clarity. Yeah.
it will not give only clarity. It will enhance your knowledge as well.
Okay.
See, doctor did not read only one book.
Exactly.
They read multiple books,
Right. Right.
right? And there are some authentic book he always refer or she always refer. I remember there is a one homeopathic doctor in our city. Okay. Whenever we go to him for any kind of a treatment or any kind of a discussion, he listen us, he get the symptoms, then he refer only one book. Maybe that is his authentic book. He just take it overview and then say, okay, this medicine is good for you. This is what is for you. I can tell you, if you read only one project, this success fact end to end, you will say, Atul, we are done with service now. This is this much great.
Okay. It's a
Okay.
Bible.
I don't want to use this word because sometimes
Of
it's get
course.
offended as well, but yes, it is. Okay. Now tell me how many slides, if I download this, how many slides it will contain for the incident management? Any high level figure? Just to see your imagination. 100? 150? What do you say? 30, 40? 200? Now let's click on the download. Good, 100, right?
Oh yeah, 100.
Chalo, koi nahi. Let's download it. This is more than 50 MB big file. Number one. Second, it contains near about more than 250 plus slides. If you read all the slides, you will get to know all about service now. Sorry, incident management. And I'll prefer one thing here as a not as a teacher, as a well-wisher. If you want to learn ITSM, means in the next few days we are going to be discuss incident change, problem request. After one module get covered, like incident management get covered, go and open that slides and read it. It is like a revision for you. It is still downloading. See, reach on 37 MB. Let me do one thing. I have, I guess, this thing available here. Yes, it's done. 43 MB. And the benefit, one more benefit. Did you see that we are on the Vancouver? Means these documentation also get updated with the latest release. So no worry that what is becoming and what is not becoming. Oh, they reduced it, I guess. 131 slides only. Now I'll tell you, show you a few things. I ask you, right? Guys, please get a flow for the incident management. Ishwar created by its own understanding, Anuj created by on, Anthony created by on, Jogendra and everybody created by on. Now, if I need to verify, I'll not refer anybody's slides. I refer to now create. This number one, this number two. See, complete flow. And in service now, this flow is working. I cannot create the same thing. Maybe you cannot create the same thing. But service now say, why you're worried when I am here? Take this as a standard and go and talk to the customer. New state, in progress, resolve, close state. Then who is responsible? What are the rules available? Process, incident manager, survey desk, second line, third line. What is workspace? How should you, what you can use? You should remember this core process configuration. This now. What you have to do in the workspace when we are going to discuss these things. See, portal, create from mail. I can guarantee you if I give this homework to you guys, please create a service now, incident management, complete discussion. Nobody can create it completely, even not me. Nobody can create completely, but these slides give a complete picture that how an incident get created. Priority metrics, state, new classification, CSGM, assignment in progress. You just scroll down, you will be surprising to see. If you read line by line, if you read word by word, I can guarantee you, you are be getting deep dive in service now incident management. Resolve state, close state, on hold, copy incident, multiple incident, other processes, portal, interaction with change, problem, is knowledge management, see, catalog, adding the PI, predictive intelligence, but it is ITSM Pro, definitely a paid and chargeable one. Conversational view, see what you need in then your dashboards, SLAs. What is SLA? What is OLA? How to configure the SLA? Not how, but what is covering the SLA? Notification, SLA monitoring, KPIs, surveys. And let me tell you, we are going to be cover almost 90% of these things which I'm just calling now. See, new results, common elements, reporting. Still 40 more slides should be go. So can you imagine that how big this particular document is for us? Mock-up experience. Yeah, how to do the testing as well. How to set up the incident management, guided setup. So this, go and check it. This is only one example. Let me show you the change management. Let me stop sharing for a minute. I'll open the downloaded one. ITSM, because in every session I downloaded. ITSM process incident. ITSM. देखिए हाँ ये चेंज का कहाँ गया? Responses catalog. अरे यार, I have to download it again. Seems. Give me 1 minute, guys. Knowledge. ठीक है, let me share the screen again and we'll download it again. No problem. Okay. So now if you want to be, okay, we are talking about this one, number one. Okay. Now if you come back to search, these are the presentations. Atul, how to implement? What is the requirement? This is what the starter stories. Download. Open it. See. And if you can see, when I go to the customer, I say, okay, I can implement ServiceNow for you. But let's go out of the box on the first time. Then what to do? You have these many stories to do. Configure assigned to, configure knowledge checkbox, configure incident field to be read only. Categories, task, metrics. So these. Let me minimize this to be understand. And see the beauty of here. Short description, you have a description, you have acceptance criteria as well. These are the basics that if you are implementing the ITSM for your customer first time as a scratch from the fresh, then you can use these starter stories. How many stories are this? 53 stories. If you read these 53 stories, almost you are covering each and everything which we see in that particular slides. Now, if I come here back quickly and back to search. Now incident की जगह हम करते हैं change, because change is a very big one. See, process guide is separate and process workshop is something different. Let me show you the process workshop. And now let's download this. And which version you want, you can take it. If I come here, process guide, how to run it. It happens sometimes that if I downloading one asset, the other link did not open. So it's downloading as of now. And this is heavy one, I'm sure. Okay, wow, good. It's downloaded 21 MB. I'm sure they reduce something because they don't have a major incident as well in the incident management. 190 slides. See the agenda. Even I cannot create this agenda if I need to go to the customer for the workshop. And believe me, a number of companies, number of partners, number of customers are using these now create for their day-to-day work. See this. Change models. Multi-change. Process flows. Means it like everything. If I come back here for the process guide, download. See, this is the process guide. What it includes, what we are going to be implement, and just scroll down. Basic principle, process, stop, process, objective. Something which we saw in that PPT, but it is in the document format and a little bit different because they're discussing about the role level as well. Total 22 pages. This is what this now create provide me. You go and search anything here. Let's say I want to go for the foundation data or the CSTM. Let's see, do we have anything on the CSGM? Yes. CSGM overview, product view, data modeling, data examples, workshop. This is the actual power of service now. Earlier they call it as a SIM. SIM stand for change. It was SIM, service now implementation methodology. But after that they rename it, they rebranded it, they enhanced it, revamped it, and they call it as a now create, which give you each and everything which you want. This is the first source for you to understand about the processes. Go ahead, Ishwar.
Yeah, as we can, download or utilize this documentations, process flow, or presentations. Uh, do we have also kind of document and process flow we can download? In the scenario, let's say we want to have a tool migration, right? The XYZ customer want to migrate from the BMC to ServiceNow, or like that. So do we have such documentations where we can utilize
Check in the success spec.
tool migration? I meant to say specifically.
No, let me come back here and see. Do we have something called? Let's have a success spec. I guess no, in this they don't have this part because they have mainly on the rapid deployment on this.
Because if we go on a big customers, they already must have already a service management tool in place, and if they want to go or migrate to the ServiceNow platform, it's a kind of documentation is required, right? To in an early phase.
Right. No, I'm searching with this word, but I'm not getting anything. Let's see in the asset, do we have anything? Here you can see data sheet for migrations, data migration process guide. But this is a data migration. So you have to do a little bit deep dive in this, that what it is providing you. Data sheet for migration. Let's see what it contains. Maybe a checklist, you get something from here.
Yeah.
They just say this thing, data migration, nothing else. No.
Mm.
The exact things which you're looking for, I got your point, but it is not be there. No.
Understandable.
It can be multiple reasons, because migration can be depend on different to different, but like for the data migration, you can get something, but not completely.
Right.
And it is part of the rapid development. Rapid. Let me come here home. Maybe some other keywords will be there. No, process optimization, virtual. No. As of now, these are the only things available here. Maybe they are building it, maybe they are standardizing it, or maybe some other reason they are not they don't include it. Some other reasons can be there.
Yeah, understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Good. Come here. Any doubt? Yes, Anthony, go ahead.
So was Ishwar referring to the tool to tool, B2B
Kind of
something
thing.
like that?
Yes.
Okay. And Atul, my question is, so how do we know which one to, search? For example, we have three things here, right? We have success pack, then we have assert,
Right.
and the other. So is it based on the experience, or we have to just go by the recommendation and search ourselves, and we have to, think that this is important for us and something like that. I'm thinking about it.
So
Because
the
what I saw is if we search, there are so many things that is coming. So is there
yes,
a
yes.
sequence or which one to select? That is the question.
Okay. So if you are looking for a end-to-end implementation, then go and search for the success pack. Like I want to implement ITSM management. So this is the best place. But if you're looking some specific documentation, specific kind of a documentation, then go and check in the assets. Like incident management, change management, problem management, knowledge management, then go in the assets. And then more you search, more you read, more you get the knowledge. Things become easy when you get little step-by-step experience. What I'm able to show you today, it's all about from coming from experience. That guys go this place, find this thing, go this place, find this place, find this thing. Because I used to, I know these things. But in the nutshell, individual topics will be in the asset. Implementation plans, project kind of things, you'll get in the success pack. See, it's saying pack. It means it is a combination of multiple things. Right? Did you have your backpack for the trip? Yes. What this means, the backpack means I have my bottle, medicines, I have my shoes, I have one pair of extra pair of clothes, some snacks, I keep it. This is a success pack. But if someone say, hey, can you give me a bottle? You're not giving the complete bag. You're just taking out the bottle from the bag and giving to your friend. Okay, take it. This is what the asset. Clear, Anthony?
Thanks, Atul.
Okay, good. Any other question? Okay, good. So now we clear one thing, that what will be the homework for you guys after coming, sorry, not after coming, you have to be, we have a class tomorrow as well, after Diwali. And I can take a test as well on that. And I can ask anything in the now create. So get ready. Now we've done this particular part and now we can proceed to the next one. Still we have 10-15 minutes. I'll go with this one because this will be a eye or the key opener for this session. I heard that 2 days back Australia win that match and Maxwell played very well. He was in pain, tired, but he stand up good and he hit 201, I guess, to make a good chase up. Okay, the same thing. It's this opening one. Why? Because in this industry, these three things we call it as a IPC: incident, problem, and change. It's not Indian Penal Code. It's IPC: incident, problem, and change. Okay, I want to give a story and then you can link that story with this concept. Okay. Example, Khalda is going to a college. Okay, she is young and she's going to college. New starter. She requested to her father that I need a scooty or the bike. Okay. Father says okay. They purchase it. She was happy. She was using this. 1 year gone, 2 year gone, 3 year gone, 4 year gone, 5 year gone. One day after 5 years, she was using the scooty and she finds some problem. Some unwanted sound is coming when she is giving putting the escalator. Okay. She ignored that maybe something happened, not serviced. So that can be the reason. Okay. Again, when next day, again, when she was traveling, she was going, she found this sound. And this time she go to the mechanic and see these words. This is one of my favorite example I gave. And I teach this in my team as well when I was hiring for or hired for my team in one of the project. So because they are fresher and they have no idea what is ITL and ITSM. So I told them, okay. So she go to the mechanic and she say, can you check? There's some issue in my bike. What mechanic says? Okay, ma'am, let me check. She opened the bike. Sorry, he opened the bike, done little R&D and all the things and fix something and says, ma'am, it's done. Okay. Amount paid, scooty back to the home. After 2-3 days, again she's getting the same sound. She said, I'm not having a time today, maybe I'll go on the weekend. Till the weekend, Khalda used this scooty for the 3-4 times. Every day she's having the same thing, unwanted and unbearable sound is coming from the scooty. Now she go to mechanic. And this time what she say? That there is some problem in my bike. From the last 3 and 4 days, I'm getting whenever I put the accelerator more than 40 as a part of the 40 kilometer per hour, then I got this sound. And see, the words has been changed. It is not an issue anymore. She said there is a problem. Okay, ma'am, do one thing, leave this scooty at my workshop. I'll take 2 days and update you. Then we'll take a call that how to proceed further. Okay. After 2 days, Khalda got a call from that mechanic. Ma'am, can you come and we can discuss that what to do now? Okay. She go there and that mechanic says, ma'am, the carburetor is not working good. Number 1. Some parts, internal parts are broke down due to this problem is there. Okay. And now we as an Indian, before we go and fix anything, we ask, Bhaiya kitne lagenge? Same question. Khalda ask, how much the expenses? Ma'am, it will cost you near about 5,000, including my labor. Now, she is young, but she know that 5,000 is too much. She said, okay, bhaiya, do one thing. Give me a 1 day time. Keep the bike with you. Let me talk to my father and or my husband or my brother and update you. Okay. She came back. She told the same story to the father. Now father says, let me think. Father says, okay, let's go and fix it. Okay. She called to mechanic. Bhaiya, yes, जो भी है आप वो fix कर दो and let me know the days. Ma'am, you can pick up the bike after 3 days from today. ठीक है जी. Done. After 3 days, Khalda go there, check the bike, give a test ride more than 40, 50. She confirmed, yes, no sound is coming, no weird sound is coming. Amount paid, back to home. Now in this whole story, what happened actually? In this whole story, 3 things happened. Number 1, incident has been raised. Don't sleep. Okay. Number 2, a problem record has been raised. And number 3, change has been raised. Incident, day 1 when she say, can you check there is some issue in my bike? Means something which is expected to be run is not working as expected. This is what the incident management. The mechanic opened the bike, did some fixing, is called the resolution has been provided. Like quickly, because he cannot hold the customer for a long time. He has other work as well. So he open it, he fix it something with his understanding. How the understanding come? With the knowledge management. He done something this earlier as well in experience. So he referred that articles, he referred that thoughts in his mind and fixed the issue. Deal done. But after 3 days when she came back again, Bhaiya, there's a problem in my bike. Why problem? Because from the last 3-4 days, I'm noticing that whenever I go more than 40 km/h speed, I'm getting an unwanted sound. And I have no clue that why this be happening. Means root cause is unknown. Then mechanic says, okay, ma'am, leave it here. Then mechanic ask to his colleagues, hey, someone can you check the carburetor? Someone can you check the engine? Someone can you check the wiring? So multiple teams working on the problem management to find the root cause. Wiring person says, boss, no issue in the wiring. Carburetor person says, yes, there is some issue in the carburetor. And the engine person says, yes, there is the issue in the engine. What they have done, they find the root cause. That due to these components, the problem is there. But they are not allowed to fix it. It's required money. Then they talk to Khalida. Madam, it costs 5,000. Now Khalida talk to his father. And father say, yes, let's fix it. Why? It is a change management. Because Khalida father know that the age of the scooty is just a 5 years now. And 5,000 is not that much big. So we can go and fix it. So Khalida take the approval for the change because she's going to be spend the money. Maybe if the same case happened when the age of scooty is 11 or 12 years old, then Khalida father says, no, let's sell it out because the worth of fixing is not that much the worth of the overall scooty. So in the change management, these things has been done. Approval has been done. Risk has been calculated. If this bike is not fixed from tomorrow, Khalida need to be go to office as well. She need to be go via cab or local trains or maybe by walk, by cab, anything else. That is more expensive. So multiple parameters has been put up to evaluate that change. And after that, her father says, yes, go ahead and ask that. And to whom they're spending the money? They're spending the money on the bike, the scooty. That scooty is a configuration item for me. CI. Because CI means something which help you to provide the services to your customers. Scooty is providing a service to me to take me from one place to another place. So once Khalida says, yes, Bhaiya, please go ahead and fix it. She approved the change. And mechanics start working on the change. He bring the parts, he fix the parts, means deployment has been started. And after 3 days, the deployment has been ended and call to Khalida. Ma'am, please come and pick up your scooty. She take a test ride for the 3-4 times. She said, okay, bhaiya, I'll confirm you after 2 days. Payment is done, but I'll check 2-3 more days and then update you. If she did not find any issue, change successful. It should be changed. Change successful. If she find any issue, change failed. And maybe due to that change, now sound is not coming, but scooty is getting automatically stopped without any reason, or the accelerator is not working properly, then a new incident can be raised. This is the fundamental of IPC, and this is the fundamental that configuration management and the knowledge management are supporting supporting parties of these 3 things, or these 3 modules. Any doubt, question, and the clarification? The fundamental must be clear Because when we go in the service now, we have to be see that how incident change related, how the incident problem related, where they are related. We say, अरे ये तो मेरा भाई है, but भाई कब काम आता है जब लड़ाई हो जाए भाई की. Then we say, right, voice says, अरे ये तो मेरा भाई, हाँ देख अभी अभी मुझे पिटाई हो रही है, अभी बुलाता हूँ किसी को. If that person come, then you say, yes, he is my real brother. He supported me. So we have to be see. In the service now, we'll see that how these are interrelated. But before that, we have to be see. So this story is a logical interrelation, interconnection between these modules. We will see the practical or in the platform as well that how they're interrelated. Without question, clarification. No doubt, no question, no clarification.
Most likely on Tuesday.
हाँ, अरे कल छुट्टी नहीं है, कल तो है क्लास.
Of course, let's see, एक दिन में होगा भी नहीं इतना.
Yes. Okay. Ishwar, Anthony, Khalda, Venkat.
If something goes not up to mark, let's say in this example, we say the change was fixed on the motorcycle, right, scooty, and it was
Right.
not work. Is there any rollback plan, we
Yes.
can make that? That's
Definitely.
also be an important, right?
Yes. So that we will
discuss the
discuss.
production.
Yes, that we discuss much in depth when we go for the change management.
Okay.
There are scenarios I'm sure you face. Customer says, sorry, I'm not in the plan to upgrade this server because the life of server is only left for the 1 month or the 1 year max. But the cost of fixing it is more. Something goes wrong in the change in the server deployment. You have to be rollback. Due to this, let's say due to this carburetor or the engine fixing, now, as I said, that bike is not working properly. Maybe they need to be rolled back the change. No, ma'am, we have to be changing the parts now. It can be the reason. So when we go more in depth, then we'll see that what is rollbacks and all this thing too. Here is like a happy path to show you that how this mechanism work together. Khalida, Venkat and Anthony. Last question before I close the recording for today. Okay, good.
I'm good, Atul.
Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, let me stop the recording and we'll take a quick attendance now.